What's up, Juventini? Doors getting shut all over the place today, especially at the back line. Has Juve been dealt some transfer blows? We'll go over the latest involving Balerdi and Leoni. Meanwhile, Juve shuts the door itself on two of its own players. And when we get to the midfield, a rival team's player all of a sudden starts circulating rumors around Juventus. We'll look at that. What's going on with Rugani? Major contradictions today. And are we getting ready to say bye-bye to Kolo Muani? What is the latest that has transpired between Juventus and PSG? We're going to tackle all this and more right now together. I'm Berto. This is the AJ Sear channel dedicated to Juventus. It's July 6th. Let's rock with the news. And we're going to kick things off with the news at center back. Juve potentially dealt a couple of transfer market blows. When it comes to Leoni, yesterday in an interview, he claimed that I would like to remain at Parma. I am happy here. The city is pleasant. The food is good here. I am completely satisfied with where I'm at currently. Now, are these just words for the team, for the city, for the people, for the fans? And meanwhile, is a deal being worked on behind the scenes? It wouldn't surprise me, but these are his own words as of yesterday. So he might be getting checked off the list. When it comes to Balerdi, we started to hear yesterday, early on in the day, that potentially Weah could lead to an exchange for Balerdi. However, it was immediately contradicted by Fabrizio Romano, claiming that the two moves are standalone and that Weah and the interest Marseille carries for him has no bearing on what happens with Balerdi, and it is still Marseille's intentions to retain Balerdi. They do not want to sell the player. So has Juve been dealt a transfer blow on two center backs? Where do we go from now? On yesterday's live show, myself, pretty much the entire panel said Laporte is where Juve should be looking, but I'd still push for Leoni as well. Now, when it comes to our own players, Juve has decided to shut the door on two at the back line as well. Savona is the first after a series of requests have been made, according to Nico Schira, for the player's signature. Juve will not be selling him and does not consider him up for sale. They have shut it down immediately. Galatasaray has also come forward for Alberto Costa, and Juve immediately rejected and shut down the discussions. The two of them, according to the reports today, are not up for sale from Juventus. In more news around the backline, Rugani. Yesterday, we started to hear late in the evening that Albanese was claiming that staying at Juventus is starting to become an option for Rugani. His will is to remain, and the team is now looking at that. However, Nico Schira contradicted it immediately, claiming that Juve will definitely listen to offers that are expected to come for Daniele Rugani. So all we can do, hurry up and wait and see what happens at the back line. Meanwhile, in the midfield, a rival player all of a sudden starts circulating in rumors around Juventus, and that is Fratesi. Apparently unhappy with things at Inter, could be looking to leave, and all of a sudden Juventus is listed as one of the clubs monitoring the player's status. Fratesi, how would you feel if Juve were to make a move for that midfielder? Hit me in the comments. Meanwhile, when it gets to Kolo Muani, are we getting ready to say goodbye? Is this thing falling apart? Well, the latest is that PSG has absolutely no desire to start things off with a loan anymore. Juve has offered loan with option to purchase, and they are not willing to change that. So we have ourselves apparently at a complete standstill. Meanwhile, Kolo Muani's will is to remain at Juventus. Juve is banking on this, and that if some of the other clubs interested start to act, that his will take over, and it will eventually have PSG give in to our loan with option to purchase. What do you believe Juve should do here when it comes to Kolo Muani? Hit me in the comments. Now, when we get to a list of goodbyes that could also be coming at Juventus, you have Luis, McKennie, Imbangula, Nico Gonzalez, Lloyd Kelly, and Dusan Vlahovic. Some of these players have updates around them. When it comes to Luiz, well, he and his agents have told Juventus that they want to return to the Premier League, and apparently Juventus has said, fine, go find yourself a club, we'll start to negotiate. This thing is heading for a break, according to all the outlets, no matter where you get your news. But what is going to be the deal? And could Juventus use Luiz for an exchange for a certain player? We have to wait and see. Manchester United, Juve, a lot of talks over Sancho. United is listed as one of the clubs interested in Douglas Luiz. When it comes to McKennie, his contract extension at a complete standstill. The deal was already worked out and agreed, but that was while Giuntoli was here. Now, apparently, the agent fees have become an issue for Comoli and company. So McKennie, could he be staring down the barrel of getting shopped for a fourth year in a row? Let's see. When it comes to Mbangula, he's got 4 foreign clubs interested in his services, and Juve will be taking offers. When it comes to Vlahovic, he's got Milan interested, but apparently Juventus is not willing to help out or give discounts in any way, shape, or form. I do not see a way Juve can move this player otherwise. So we might have a major issue here when it comes to Dusan Vlahovic. I've been saying it for a while. Elkan, you just got to bite the bullet, step up, and let your new man Comoli move forward with business. But apparently Juve unwilling to do so. So there you have it. Meanwhile, when it comes to contract extensions, Gatti, Cambiaso, and Yildiz all set to have their renewals announced shortly. That is your news break. You all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC Army, but hit me in the comments with your thoughts on all the news you just heard here today, and let's mix it up. That's my absolute favorite part, all right? And until tomorrow's edition, as always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.